yo, why? Just tell me, do them doves cry? Huh? Just tell me why them doves cry. Why, yo, why? Why, yo, why? Just tell me, do them doves cry? Huh? Just tell me why them doves cry. Why, yo, why? Just tell me, do them doves cry? Huh? Just tell me why them doves cry. Why, yo, why? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Why, yo, why? Just tell me, do them doves cry? Huh? Just tell me why them doves cry.
Play tight beat, but homie, I don't really care. I'm flaming.
What it do? What it do? You already know what it is. It's your boy, Tw.Geeznews. Tw.Geeznews, what's happening? Shout out to all my newsies. Don't forget to smash that like button for the algorithm. And subscribe to the channel. What's happening? We got some things going on. But like I always say, wouldn't be news if what? We didn't have some things going on. Remy, Ma, Papoose, back and forth. This is getting nasty. But like I always say, I ain't going to be the one to speak on it. I'm going to let them speak on it because you know why? They can tell you better than I can. I can't tell you, but they can tell you better than they can tell you. So I'm going to let them tell you. That's what we do. You know how that thing go. It is what it is. You know, everything is news and everything is also business. You do realize that, right? I hope so. Pay attention.
Your lies. Don't type your lies. Tell them. Speak.
I don't know. I'm going to let the lady do her thing, and I'm going to sit back.
While people talking to you and you reading comments, you can't keep up with them if you do that, right? I'll wait. Because I've been sitting by my phone all fucking day because I know you can't take the L. You can't take the public people not on your dick. You can't take.
I ain't going to front, Remy. You crashing out right now. This don't look good.
That, right? Every time you come up, mentions me, says anything or do anything that I don't like, every time.
She said you come up. Yo, Remy is crazy. She said anytime you come up. Yo, that's crazy, yo. Let's continue.
Your current come up situation, I'ma drag you. And every time you bring your little girly self on here and saying something, I'ma drag you. Every time, Willie. I'm gonna drag you every time, Willie.
Not the government. Oh.
Every time. I was just trying to get back with you yesterday. Get back with what? Get back with what? Why the fuck would I be trying to get back with you, sir? Stop lying to these people. Did y'all look at the date on that filing? Oh, it's so easy to file. He filed that today. He filed this today. Who gave you the money? They gave you the money. You should be look at me, doing you favors again. I got y'all lit. All the blogs pick y'all up. You can use all my perks, all my front row perks, all my jewelry perks, all my jacket perks.
All your front row perks? What you trying to say? Clarissa Shields can't get front row? I don't believe that. She's the GWOAT. That's cap. I don't believe that. Negative. But let's continue.
Y'all lit. I got y'all lit. And look at me again, still doing you favors. I got your lawyer retained. Look at him. Look at him over there. Emotional. You're an emotional creature. Men are emotional creatures, you know? I have no ill will to.
Actually, you want to be honest. You're the one that's looking really emotional because you're the one that brought this to the internet. Not him. You started this. Let's continue.
Towards you, Papoose. Men are just emotional creatures. You over there on your little Instagram page where I helped you get all your little followers. Oh, I was trying to get back. Y'all, would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday? Here's my phone right here. Would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday? Let's go to my messages. Let's go. Let's flip this real quick. This is my messages. Look what he saved as. Bozo. Let's scroll down. Let's go to yesterday. This is yesterday. Let's go up. Look at him being my friend. Sending me pictures of the baby. My daughter's asleep. This is Tuesday. My daughter's asleep at 11:18. My daughter's asleep. She's asleep.
That baby look wide awake. What do you mean your daughter's asleep at 11:18? That baby is wide awake. Am I missing something here? I know I'm not the only one bugging the fuck out. What do you mean your daughter's asleep at 11:18? It's 11:18. The timestamp said that baby is wide awake. What are you talking about?
Sleep. This is the other day. This is the other day. Everything's fine, right?
I ain't gonna front, Remy. Why your phone all broke up like that on the top and all that? That's not.
Ain't no issues. You ain't telling you sending those type of texts at 11 something at night, right? Okay, what I said, leave my baby alone. Should be thanking me. That's it. Everything he had yesterday at 10:59. Can you send me your lawyer's name and number? Just call my lawyer again. Like I told you, you have not retained or paid her. Tell Clarence to pay it. He will do it. I'm on hold. We'll be speaking to my lawyer shortly. I have no clue who that is. Spoke to my lawyer. We are meeting Saturday. Then we'll be ready for mediation. My lawyer just spoke to the person you said was your lawyer, and she stated she still hasn't been retained and that you should reach out, that she'll reach out to you. I'm tired of y'all playing public image games with me, and I'm being the bigger person, not playing back. I tried to be nice, but you played in my face. Garbage day is tomorrow, which is today. All things not belonging to me and my daughter will be on the curb tonight. I've been storing it for over 6 months. That's over 2. I spoke to my attorney again. She did not speak to your attorney since her and I spoke. We are meeting Saturday, which is the soonest her schedule allows. After that, we will be ready to proceed. The graduation is June 6th, right? No, it's June 5th. Stupid. Get back what you win. That's what. Stop playing with me. Every time you say something, I'ma bomb you. Shall I scroll back to when you was in Africa and people was wishing they got their shots? Shall I scroll back to then? Want me to scroll back to then? Play with me. Play with me.
Yeah, go ahead. You might as well. You're scrolling back to everything else. Don't stop now. You're on a roll.
Play with me. And my daughter goes to bed at 9:30 at night. 10:30 on a bad night. So if he's telling you I was talking to calling my daughter, it's a lie. My daughter has her own phone. She has her own phone. Okay? Stop playing with me, sir. Oh.
What does her having her own phone have to do with you talking and calling her? Are you trying to say you wasn't calling through him? Because you do realize you can still be calling the daughter if she has her own phone. That didn't make any sense. This is why you shouldn't be doing this. Let's continue.
And you just filed that today. Look at the date. For anybody that just came in and just missed that, don't play with me, sir. Don't play with me. Nobody was trying to get you back. If I wanted to get you back, all I had to do was just listening to the cries and the pleading. I have that too. You want me to play the audio of you crying? Or do you want me to place the footage of you sleep on the couch? What happened? The last time that you was over there, and I was like, bro, this ain't it. Stop. You're never going to win this with me because I don't care anymore. Listen to me. Look at me. The woman that you knew, she is gone. You have successfully got rid of her. That lady that gave you grace, that saved face for you, that took the hit so that we both don't look crazy.
I ain't gonna let you do that. You got rid of her, ma'am. I'm sorry, Remy. No. Can't no man make you get rid of you. That's a you problem. And I'm not sitting here letting nobody push no nonsense on to nobody else. I don't care who it is. That's personal problem within you. Yes, it is. Let's continue.
Even if it made me look crazy, because I feel like, oh, you know what? My celebrity could take it. Yours can't believe I could take the hit. She's gone. She's gone. Now go.
He's gone. He's gone. You get that? I don't think she gets that, people. What do you think? Honestly, what do you think? I honestly don't think she gets that. I honestly think these tantrums, she must think in her mind some way she might be able to get him back, because what other purpose is there? There's been no news. They haven't been speaking. They haven't been hearing her curse him out. He hasn't said anything about her. Nothing. He's been doing his thing with Clarissa Shields, living his life. Out the clear blue, this just comes about. Get the hell out of here. You can fool some of the people some of the time. You won't fool me none of the time. Let's continue.
Oh, explain that. Matter of fact, let's scroll down. Oh yeah, and there was no shots to go to Africa. It was pills. How do I know? Because the text came to my phone, because he's still on my health insurance. He just didn't want you to go. That's all. So he could sit over there and call me every day about how being here just makes me think about everything. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yesterday.
Yo, you know something? I'm not even going to deny he probably was doing that. But let's be for real. He loved her. That's what he loved her. He was willing to, I guess, if that's true what she's saying, this means that man was willing to look past everything they went through. She doesn't even realize what she's doing and saying right now. Pay attention. That means if she's saying he was in Africa calling her crying, all this nonsense, that means he loves you and he was willing to look past everything that just transpired, even in the media, with the easy dude, and still come back and or take you back. That's what that means. I don't think she understands this makes her look a little bit worse than she already did. I really don't think she gets that. I really don't. But what do you think? You think I'm wrong? Speak about it. Let's continue.
I was laid up yesterday. Was I not laid up? Were we not laid up? Oh. What? Ew. I don't even like the cologne you wear. It's gross. Ew. Come on. And you got me blocked. Emotional. Why I'm blocked?
Probably because he don't want to deal with you, with none of this nonsense you're doing. What do you mean, why would you be blocked? I want to deal with this. Look at this shit. Look at this. This is nasty. This is disgusting. Let's continue.
Why I'm blocked? How you popping shit and try to talk shit about me and got me blocked? I can't even see it. Thankfully, I know you can't take an L. I know you over there losing your mind trying to figure out what she gonna do next. I'm gonna do everything. Everything that you think that I might not do, I'm going to do. Everything. everything. Stop lying through them fucking teeth that I paid for. You fucking liar.
She just stopped lying through them teeth I paid for. That was crazy. Let's continue. Oh shit, man, that was crazy.
And go ahead and say I ain't paid for it so I can call my daughter godmother and let her send a fucking receipt. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's not sad. It's not sad. It's not sad. What's sad is that a grown man, Mr. Breckland, Mr. Real Nigga, you sitting here like a girl posting on your page to make somebody that you just told me. I don't even know why y'all have a problem. I just met her. I don't even know why she's mad at you. I just met her. You doing all that. Like, stop playing with me. Very bad, bro. So,
you know, you can reverse that same shit you just said back to yourself. You do realize that, right, Rem? Like, this is why people shouldn't go on rants online. You should not do that. But let's continue.
Cure your bag. Trying to get back with you. Are you crazy? No, Jew, don't add please nothing. Let her go. 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 Fuck out of here. What you talking about? Y'all got me fucked up. My lips all dry and shit. I'm in the mall trying to be low, trying to get me an outfit for tomorrow. And now this is when you want to come post. I've been waiting all day. I promise you. Promise you. By the way, my stepson called me. Want me to put him on my live? I'll put him on my live and let him go. I'll let him go. Mr. Great Dad, Mr. Great Husband. I will add him to my life and let him go on you. He told me thank you. I felt bad after because I didn't even realize that. Like, oh shit, I could have just possibly put him in and said thank you, Remy. You weirdo. I'm really saying try to. Oh, you a girl. You a girl. Look at him, emotional. Stop playing with me, sir. Stop playing with me. Matter of fact, let me get the Africa post on cock. Hold up. And the only reason why, if anybody's wondering why is he still on my health insurance, because it's against the law in New Jersey while you're going through a divorce to take them off of your health insurance. So unfortunately, I can't. Hold on. Let's scroll. Let me get those ready. Send me Shorty number. I send it directly to her. I send you the whole video thing that I literally entertained just because I knew this day was gonna come. Weirdo. Weird to the dome. Hold on. We in Africa, right? I ain't go to Sierra Leone. Hold up. He called me later. He called me back, I'm busy. Hold on, sending me videos. Yo, right now it's 1 million. I can't make this up if I wanted to. Why do I care what degrees is out there? Small talk. Videos of everything that's going on. Yo, how do they balance that? I'm not gonna lie, the motor carts is fire. It's only 92 degrees. I'm assuming it's supposed to rain. This and that's not. You already know when they give the temperature. Everything was fine. Look at me, you dressing like Brooklyn over there. You better get some kente cloth. I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff. Stop it. You have clothes. Look, I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff, and I don't have any clothes anymore. I wear the same things all the time. Stop it. You have clothes. You just don't want to come get them. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't play with me. And the last time you was at the house, when you was in the closet, remember? I recorded that too because you're a weirdo. So now I gotta do your weirdo tactics and record you and keep record of stuff. Weirdo. Come back again. Come back again. Stupid.
Yo, that was crazy. My, yo, oh my God. Yo. Shout out to Remy Ma, BX girl, one of the dopest lyricists there is. This is nasty. This is nasty. I don't like to see this. I don't like to see this. I don't know what happened. It's not none of my business. I'm not here to report on none of that. I'm here to report on what's on the internet and that all. Nothing else. What y'all thought about that? Pat needs to go get his stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. You need to go get that, my guy. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Let's continue.
Anybody who know me, you know I don't do this. I don't do none of this corniness. Can y'all hear me? All right, cool. Everybody who know me, y'all know my style. She came on here claiming that, oh, everybody, I don't do this. Yes, you do. This is exactly the only thing you do. You know what I mean? Normally, I wouldn't even entertain this, but the fact that you mentioned my children, I'm not letting that ride. Since this whole situation happened, everybody know I never said nothing. The only time I
must agree. I must agree. This whole time with everything that's going on, this is why I don't understand. He's been the quiet one. Let's continue.
said something was the last time when she tried to clout chase with the whole fake thing she tried to put on Instagram before. But ever since this transpired, I never opened my mouth, never said nothing because that's not my style. And also, I would never want to disrespect her. You know what I mean? Actions speak way louder than words. Initially, when it transpired, which was 2022, when she started dealing with the lane. But that wasn't the first time I caught her cheating.
Well, make him say what? You said the lane, and then you said that's not the first time you caught her cheating. Come on. Let's continue.
Caught her cheating numerous times since she been home. With the lane, the reason, but hold on, let's get to the point. We're gonna get to the lane later. You had the audacity to mention my child, and you had the audacity to mention me not seeing my daughter, when ever since I left, she has not allowed me to see my daughter. She's been straight miserable. I'm gonna say it again. All men out there who ever been through this type of situation, you know how it gets when you're dealing with a miserable individual. She did not allow me to see my daughter since this first transpired at the end of last year.
That is nasty work.
Blatantly, I went to pick my daughter up from school. When I went to pick my daughter up from school, Diamond was picking my daughter up because that's who has my daughter all the time. And that was one of the biggest issues I had with her, because all my daughter know is mommy and daddy. She was raised with both parents. That's all she know from day one, since the womb. Our entire lives has been documented. What goes on with these celebrities is they like when y'all come on their page and y'all like their posts. They like when y'all spend y'all money on their concerts, on their music, They like when y'all make them rich. So y'all become fans and y'all follow the journey of these celebrities for years and years and years, right? As y'all follow the journey of these celebrities, you basically become a part of their life because you.
I hope y'all paying attention closely. Let's continue.
You've been following them for 10 years, 15 years sometimes. You've been a fan of a celebrity or artist. But soon as something happens, the first thing they say to the fans is, you don't know me, right? Soon as something get out there bad that they don't want you to know about, the first thing they say is, oh, you don't know my life? Yes, they do. They know you y'all know us very well. And the reason why I'm saying that is because
I must agree with what that man just said.
Allow none of these celebrities to fool you. When you hear a rumor that comes out, it's true. We are human, just like y'all, the audience, the supporters, the fans. So now you have a person here who life has been documented for decades through the fans watching us, seeing when she got incarcerated. Watch me visit her every day for a year straight. Watch me bring her 35 pounds of food a month. Watch me hold her down. Watch me in the courtroom getting into altercations with court officers over her. Witness when she came home. Witness me go build the anticipation for her to come out of prison. Had a different artist do a drop every single day. Oh, the queen is coming. The return of the queen. Right? All the fans witnessed this. Witnessed her come home. Witnessed us have the big wedding ceremony. Followed our entire journey. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. You ever notice I never erased nothing on my page? All you gotta do is scroll down. The same page that she utilized today to lie for an hour straight and tell all these fabricated stories, the same page I created. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We'll get back to that later. I went to pick my daughter up from school. There's a young lady who was picking my daughter up from school. And I notified her, hey, I called her, I said, hey, I'm coming to pick her up. I picked up my daughter, gave her a hug, gave her a kiss, and show things you do when you see your child. Embrace my child. And I had to go take care of something that day. So after I seen my daughter, I just wanted to see her and hug her because everything had been going on. I hadn't seen her in a little while. After I left, I think the next day or next 2 went by. She contacted me. Hey, you haven't seen your daughter since New Year's. I said, excuse me? I just seen my daughter yesterday. I just picked her up from school. What are you talking about? She didn't even know that I seen my daughter. You know why? Because she's never there with my daughter. She is never there with my child. And it's crazy that you have the audacity to open your mouth and say that I haven't seen my daughter, not only due to the fact that you didn't allow me to see her, since I finally got tired of your lies, tired of your narcissism and moved on, but the fact that while you was running out here cheating with this lame, not only cheating with this lame, you allowed him to destroy your entire life. You use you talking this money talk, you use all of your money, and I want y'all to know this, because I know a lot of people, I don't want to come across as I'm upset, but you know what, I am upset. You know why I'm upset? Because you mentioned my children. You had the audacity to mention my children, and you had the audacity. Can y'all hear me? Because some people complaining about the audio. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, let me know. There's a few people saying they can't hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm not covering the mic. Y'all saying I'm covering the mic. I let it go now. It's good? Brooklyn Jad in here. Jad, can you hear me? All right, now, yes. Okay, cool. Like I said earlier, for those who just came on the live, everybody who know me, and I'm talking about speaking with my actions, I don't do this. I don't clout chase. I never come on social media talking about anything. Even when I got stabbed in my back, by the person that I moved mountains for, fought battles, did everything, was super loyal to. I still didn't slander you. I still didn't say nothing. I just kept it moving. But you had the audacity to mention my children. So since you want to mention my children, and that I can't let ride. A lot of people like, yo, Pat, that's not you. Don't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? People see through it. She's bitter. She's miserable. Yeah, that's a fact. But you mentioned my children, and that I'm not letting ride. So with that being said, you abandoned my child for months. For days at a time. Knowing she had to go to school the next day, knowing I had to go to work the next day, since she wanted to get up on you and say, oh, you don't have a job. Because when I got the executive position at TuneCore initially, knowing I had to go to work the next day, knowing my daughter had to go to school, you stayed out with the lane. You stayed out with the lane. You want to talk, and you stayed out with the lane while your daughter was crying for you. Tears. Also, she wanted to talk about all of this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth. And with me saying that, I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that. As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me, and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs, and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pat behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it. I didn't need the credit. All I wanted her to do was win. Wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit. So you fabricating these stories, and it's very weird that you're talking all of this money talk, but in your background, it's everything that I bought. All of the utilities are in my name. So all of this fabrication about, oh, he don't pay no bills, oh, he don't do this, he don't do that. If you analyze her live, the whole thing is about all of this money talk. Why? Because she wants y'all to think that she's this big shot. I don't need to come up here and perpetrate no fraud like I'm a big shot, like I'm this and I'm that. For the simple fact that I speak with my actions. You want to talk about black love? Anybody who follow me, they know I've always been pro-black and had knowledge of self since I was a teenager. So I've represented that since I came in the door before I even knew you. Okay? So don't ever talk about black love and what else she said? I gotta remember. So, first and foremost, very bipolar, very delusional. This is a person who will sit in front of you. She will post that live, and she'll say later, I didn't do that. I wasn't on live. You'll be sitting there like, huh? She will say something to you, and 10 minutes later say, I never said that. Very bipolar. And I don't want to talk bad about her, man. That's something that I never wanted to do. That's why when this took place, when she first got caught cheating with the lame, I brought it to her attention. I said, first of all, I couldn't even believe that she was stooped that low because he's such a cornball. Y'all see it. Y'all say it yourself. I'm like, yo.
I'm not going to lie. This whole situation is just nasty. He hurt. He's still hurt. What you think? Y'all don't think so? I think so. I could hear it. I could hear it in the way he's talking. Y'all think the crazy thing is y'all think men don't have feelings. Yeah, we men, we have, but you, that's why you never understand what it is to be a man unless you are a man. But I'm gonna tell you something. He's still hurt. Let's continue.
It's no way it's this nigga. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, damn, who is this nigga? Because, we were living a normal, peaceful life, raising our child like we planned to, and she started to move real strange. So in the process of her moving strange, it became stranger and stranger, worse and worse. So I said, damn, I got to see what's going on. What the hell is going on? I started to do my research. As I did my research, I found out she was cheating with the lame. So once I find out, I brings it to her attention. I said, mind you, I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. Like I told y'all before, the reason I knocked him out was because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife. It's a difference. But let me tell y'all this. So I bring it to her attention that I found out that she's sleeping with the lame. She tells me, him? Why him? Why him out of all people? Not Goods? Not Hitman? My word is my bond is my life. I should give my life before my word shall fail. This was her exact words. Him? Why would I deal with him? I said, Rem, I know you're dealing with the lame. I know it. First and foremost, how it first fell on my radar that she was cheating with the nigga, he was running his mouth.
That's crazy. She threw Hitman and him in there like that. Like, this is nuts. Wow. Let's continue.
And it came back to me. They said, yo, Pat, this nigga out here telling niggas he fucking your wife. I said, word. So I did a little bit more research, connect a couple more dots. I finds out. She tells me this. Okay, I finds out. Mind you, it's not the first time she cheated. You know what I mean? I continued the marriage because I live by my wedding vow. I try to live by my wedding vows. Richer for poor, sickness and health, you know what I'm saying? Better for worse, is death do us part. So you try to work through things. Anybody out there who's married, y'all understand. So I found out she cheating with the lame. I bring it to her attention. Of course, we have an altercation, like basically argument back and forth or whatever transpired, right? Okay. She decides, and I decide that we're going to go to therapy. But she brings it to my attention, to be honest. She said, I think we should do therapy. I said, okay. Even though I'm private and I don't like to speak to people about my personal business, that was a very, very difficult thing for me to do. But I said, you know what? Let's do the therapy. We go to the therapist. The therapist's first question is, do you guys want a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. So when she comes on live and say, we haven't slept in the bed since 2022, and to make it seem like and fabricate a story like we had some agreement, you such a liar. There was no agreement. When I found out you was with the lame, you denied it. You shitted on him. Basically said, yo, why would I be with him? Why do you think I would be with him? And then you wanted to go to therapy. So check it out now. Check it out. So when we go to therapy, the therapist says, do y'all want to get a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. I'm going to be honest. Because honestly, I didn't want to not live on.
I'm going to be honest. I think he should have kept on doing what he been doing. Saying absolutely nothing. Y'all don't agree with that? I'm just saying. This just shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be happening. Let's continue.
The same roof as my 5-year-old. I love all my kids the same, but as you when you have children, and everyone knows that about me. Everybody who know me, y'all know my character. Y'all know her character. Very rude, very disrespectful, not just to me, to everyone. But that speaks volumes. I didn't want to we planned to raise her with both parents. That was the plan. So I did not want to not live under the same roof with my little girl. I was there from the moment she came out of the womb, and I intended, and I always told her, I want to be there to the moment we take her to her prom. So when she graduates high school, college, get her degrees, I want to be there to take my daughter to her prom. And I told her that. So I never wanted to leave from under the roof with my baby. That's why I stayed around for this nonsense. And I don't want to go away from the point. Okay, so we did the therapy. The therapist gave us that option. We both said we want to work it out. She said, this is the plan. I'm going to give y'all a plan to work it out. She said, Pap, because like I told y'all previously, once I seen that she was cheating, like she was moving real strange, I'm talking about leaving for hours at a time. Every time I questioned it, it was a lie, just strange behavior. So once I noticed that she was moving strange, I started to do my research. So the therapist said, because she told the therapist, mind you, she got all these lies to y'all about me. The only thing she told the therapist was, oh, he doesn't trust me. He's going to keep looking behind me and trying to, find out what I'm doing. But the only reason why I was looking behind her is because she was moving strange. So I agreed to, not show distrust or whatever. And the therapist told her, Remy, since you're saying that it's only business with this dude moving forward, but y'all have a last event coming up, after this event, you're going to cut all ties with this individual. This is what the therapist said. She said, Pap, because I told Rem back then, before I even clipped him, I said, when I catch son, I'm putting him down. I'm putting him down. He violated, you know what I'm saying? And what I noticed.
Yeah, he said, when I catch son, I'm putting him down. I'm putting him down. Let's continue.
When I found out, I noticed that every time me and her stepped out and made an appearance, he'd go post on his gram, do little sucker shit. He'd go make a post on his story about us. So I'm watching this. Mind you, y'all, I'm not saying nothing the whole time. I know this nigga sleeping with my wife, but I ain't saying nothing. Feel me? I'm like, I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't saying nothing. Son doing sucker shit on the gram. That's cool. I ain't paying that no mind. We go to therapy. The therapist come up with the plan. We put the plan together. The therapist said she has this event coming up at Sony Hall, which was the battle between him and Hitman. She said, you can go to the event, right? But don't knock him. Don't do nothing to this individual. She said, I said, I'm going to go to the event. I'm going to fall back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do nothing. After the event, she's supposed to leave the dude alone. Right? I go to the, hold on a second, man. Give me 1 second. Matter of fact, I know what I'm going to do. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, y'all.
You got some footage you about to show us? I hope so.
1 second, y'all. Okay, back to the subject of the matter. So I go to the event.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't like that just now. You faked me out. You made me think you was stopping. You went in your phone. You're texting. Don't do that shit again, Pat. You got us excited. We thought you had some footage of. Let's continue. But first, don't do that again.
It's the battle with him and Hitman. Everybody there. Everybody remember that event. Y'all notice I never came on the stage, right? Never came on the stage, stayed in the crowd, fell back. Watched the entire little week battle, whatever, you know what I'm saying? on his behalf because he trash. Watch him do his little trash battle. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm watching it, I never did nothing. When we left the battle, I went home with my daughter. She went home with the lame. Went home with the lame.
Nah. After all that, nasty work. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Let's continue.
Okay. She came home. She went home with the lane, stayed out all night, came home probably like the next morning. When she came home, after that, the baby is there. I ain't tripped. Kept it moving, kept raising my daughter, kept it pushing. A couple days go by, things a little peaceful around the crib. I reach out to the therapist, let her know what transpired. We went to the event, everything was everything.
So wait a minute, what was that supposed to be? One last rendezvous? What is this shit? What is going on? This is some real. Yeah, you know what this reminds me of? Some real book shit. Like you reading a hood novel. Like this is like a real life hood novel evolving right in front of your eyes. Let's continue.
After those couple days, me, her, and my daughter, we all sleep in the same room. We go to bed. I'm saying it's bedtime. We sleep together in the same bed every night. As we sleeping in the bed, I fall asleep. My daughter's in the middle of us. So it's two beds in our room now at this time because she started doing weird things around the crib or whatever. So me, her, and my daughter in the same bed. It's another bed over there. I wake up. It's just me and my daughter in the bed. So I get up. I see her in the other bed. So I go over to the other bed. And as I go to the other bed, I notice that her phone is on. When I pick up the phone, I see the lame on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay. She on the phone with the lame. So after that,
He said, okay. She was over here on the phone with she left you and the baby in the bed, went in the other bed, got on the phone, went to sleep with this is a good novel. I told you this shit is a good Kwame novel. Let's continue.
I woke her up. Hey, what's going on? This is what you doing in here? This is what we doing? She started lying again, fabricating, this, that, and the third. Long story short, she kept cheating with the lame. Okay, move forward from that. Another battle comes up.
Yeah, I really don't even just understand how you stuck around for all this. And you stuck around. I understand you got a kid. I understand y'all married. You just stayed and just let all this transpire around you. And oh man, nasty work. Let's continue.
The lame not on the card. He's not on the card. It's just another event. But mind you, like I told y'all previously, I'm there for my daughter. I'm there being the father. I'm not going to allow this situation to take me away from my child. So what I did was kept raising my daughter. Even though I know that she's a narcissist, very contradictory, very bipolar, I said, you know what? I'm going to keep raising my daughter. I'm not going to let this situation to remove me from under the roof of my child. I kept raising my daughter.
So you was willing to raise her in a toxic, dare I say, detrimental environment, my boy, you're too intelligent for that. You too intelligent for that. You are too. Come on. I can't let you just say that. I can't let you say that and let you get away with that, my guy. And a lot of people, they're gonna spread this shit and spin y'all thing around the whole world. I'm not letting either one of y'all get away with none of this. You, my friend, are wrong as well for that. It was no longer about you or her. It was about your daughter, who you're talking about. You should have just left. Got in a crib close and co-parented the best of your ability in that instance and let her continue to be with the man you're calling a lame. That's just my belief. Nothing personal. All due respect. Let's continue.
Take my daughter to school every single day, doing everything a father's supposed to do. In the process of me raising my daughter, another event is coming up later on down the line. The lame is not on the card. Okay. She has the event. I'm going to the event because I go to all the events. I'm going to the event, but I'm hoping the lame ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to really put my hands on them. Cool. I'm getting dressed. She leave. They start the event. I'm still at the crib. I get dressed. I go to the... Matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was there. I said, she got to be kidding me, man. I done told you I'm going to put this nigga down and you bring him to the event. I done told you numerous times, when I catch this nigga, I'm going to put him down. Mind you, I finds out she got an apartment 40 minutes away from our crib where she lays up with the lame, leaves and says she's going to work, leaves, say she's going to do this and do that, but she goes to the crib. I've been there.
What? This makes you look even worse, my boy. You knew that? And you still stayed in the house? Let's continue.
Actually give y'all the address. So she got this. She got another crib, and shout the. I don't even want to put this nigga under the bus, man. But this another individual who was married and got a crib not too far from the home of his family. But I ain't gonna put him out there. But she did the same thing, which was weirdo shit. So anyway, I go to the event. Now I already know I'm coming there. I'm putting this nigga down. I'm gonna be honest with you. Truthfully, I really wanted to really hurt him. But I decided at the last minute, I said, you know what? I'm going to just put my hands on this nigga.
That whole thing. The whole thing is just crazy. The whole thing is just nasty. It is. He still loves Remy. Remy still loves him. 100%. They wouldn't be doing this, neither one of them. I don't care. Let him say he's doing this because she mentioned this kid. Let her say she's doing this because he said this or he alleged. Listen to me. Shout out to Remy Ma, BX Love. Shout out to Papoose. Both two of the most dopest lyricists there is from New York. My personal belief, they still love each other very much. I'm sorry to say it. I know he's with Clarissa and all that. I believe. I'm not saying they do. I don't care what neither one of them say. She hates his cologne, smells. Listen to me. People that don't want nothing to do with each other don't have nothing to do with each other. Period. I'm going to say this again for you. People that don't or have nothing to do with each other don't have nothing to do with each other at all. We don't talk about nothing. We have nothing to say. You get the kid, you bring the kid back, you go. That's it. No conversations. Give me what I need for the kid. You get the kid, you do this, parenting, co-parenting, nothing else. They don't need to do nothing else. This, bringing it to us, for us, people like me to do this with, no. I don't believe they don't love each other no more. I believe they still do, and I believe they should get back together. Shout out to Remy Ma. Shout out to Papoose. I said what I said. I believe they should get back together, work it out, and cut the shit. Cut the shenanigans. Live like real married people supposed to live. That's what I believe they should do. What you think? They got a beautiful baby. Come on, you crazy? Shout that out. They need to do that. I believe they should. 100%. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what y'all think. I think they should 100% get back together and cut the shit. It is what it is. Get over it. It's over. Get it back together now. That's just my opinion. You know what it is already. It's your boy, TW, at Tw.GeezNews. You already know my motto. Big businessmen, big businesswomen create big business kids. 9 to 5, that's to make a living. 5 to 9, you already know. That's to make a way of life. You dig? After these messages. But first, don't forget to plant them seeds. You already know the one who plants the seeds, he or she knowing there's a chance they might not sit in that tree shade. Just begun to understand the meaning of life. Plant them seeds. Now, where was I? Yeah. After these messages, I'll be right.
No. We don't play that bullshit. No. We don't play that bullshit. Fuck around, get a full clip. We don't play that bullshit. You fuck around, get your ass killed. Broken bullets when it's wartime. Wartime leads to broken bullets. Broken bullets when them slugs project. Look here, boy, we let off rounds. Broken bullets when them shells eject. Them shells eject, boy, and hit the ground. They hit the ground. They hit the ground. Them shells eject, boy, and hit the ground. Told you niggas not to fuck with me. I thought I told you, nigga. Told you niggas not to fuck with me. I thought I told you, boy. 445 ain't gon' play no favorites. When I cock it back and let it explode.